مرحبا بكم الناس الكل، معكم سكوربيو تين. هذايا البارت 3 متاع سايبر بانك. قبل ما نبدا الفيديو، اول حاجه حبيت نشكر الناس الكل اللي دعمتني، اللي دعمني بالكلمه، اللي عمل لابوني ولا اللي عطى من وقته باش يتفرج في الفيديوهات. هما زوز فيديوهات بون مازال قدام، اما برسمي نحب نشكركم على الاخر معناها. و let's go.
World News segment. Please join us again next time.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the
Bug.
president of the Church.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Reverend Culver. Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is. Rita Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes romance. How's life treating you?
Can't complain, baby. Thanks for having me.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time. Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam. Gonna have to. Oh yeah.
كأوقيت نوم حتى هو بعد تحب. حتى النوم ما يرقدوش كي العباد. شو مخدة وين وشو راس وين. زايد الكلام.
Oh, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jagged into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
As we head into the weekend.
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Gone piece of shit. Got another
This
dry
cutting-edge
sun
therapy
filled
treatment has
coming your way, Night City. But soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front moving in.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping.
Let's have a look.
No shame in wanting perfection.
You got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, guys.
Let's have a look. All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
Post-collapse literature. This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to N54 News.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the dashi parade.
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting.
What's your problem?
I'm fine. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coup. I'm fine.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Well, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, is he?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
enfin كرهبة.
So we rolling or what?
من الأول نحب نشوف كيفاش نسوق من الأول. علاش تاو؟
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say. Hey.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
جوست كيفاش نبدل الكاميرا ما نجمش نسوق هكا خاطر بصراحة. فوالا. باهي. تضحكوش علي كيفاش نسوق. لا كاب كاسكت راني حاجيت. مش تضحكوا بالطبيعة. كاب ديما بالضايح ديما هكاك.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us. Fuck!
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Vicky! Spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
أنا أعاني منهم هذوك مش
No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
ما عنديش فلوس.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
اطلع رجله.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
شنو هو درجته بإمكانية حمل بشوية يا راجل. بدي رجال عيب.
Put it in shoes while I scan. See what's going on inside.
اوكي دونك لعبوا بجسم عبيد كما حبوا. معقول. بالطبيعة ما اتفق على اساس جنس الحاجة بها. اكيد دونك كذا نصور حاجة زاد نجم نطور فيها في الجو من بعد حسب لي ميسيون سكوندير نلعبهم ومن بعد حسب ونوصل في ستوري متاع الجو. حاجة باهية. بعدهم بالفلوس. Okay, so
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
الدنيا الكل.
One day I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Same as always.
حتى شيء.
Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor.
Wow.
That's what I
Babe.
thought. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. How's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
حاجة باهية. دوك نجم نعرف توا قوة متاع الأعداء متاعي، نجم نعرف حتى السلاح متاعو.
Good scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Okay, donc the bounties. داكور دونك نجمو نشدو عباد ولا نقتلو عباد في المقابل ناخدو فلوس. داكور.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
إنسان ولا سوفت وير يا معلم.
Shit, Victor, not bad.
حاجة كيما هكا كانت تصير بالرسمي كارثة.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
شكون ينسى أصله؟ حتى حد. صبر ما عندوش جاكي هذا مان.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
اوكي مش لازم نتفرج.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
واضح. لا فهم دونك الكتروشوك. لا مش الكتروشوك. نوع نتصور نوع من الكتروشوك. فما قنابل ولا تجيب الغدرة من تالي بيراتي. واضح. دونك نشوف لي ميشن سكوندير. دونك هذو هما الكل هم دي ميشن سكوندير. ديجا معناها باش نعملهم في اللوف قبل البارت 4. بطبيعة الحال باش نعمل اللي نجم نعملهم قبل، خاطر اذا كان خطر عالي جدا معناها نجمش تعملها في النيفو الليفل الحالي متاعك توا. اوكي نرجع. شوفوا عمك داكس شنو يحب من عنا. داكس كيف بالعربي خاطر عندي بون داكس نصور. سمعت صوت ياباني طب.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh.
ديكستر.
Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
فما مشكلة، فما شوية اف بي اس دروب معناها مليح، برغم اللي فما باتش ديوان ما زالت المشكلة دي. على فكرة نلعب فيها على البلايكات برو، برغم ذي فما اف بي اس دروب.
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up.
Hang on. I gotta question my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you, but we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a court.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
لا فماش مشكلة، احنا هنا
Courts
مش
don't
ريسكي
deserve
وكل شيء.
special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to...
Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean.
ده كان هو مختار
Pretty
يعني.
much leave you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say went, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, playing, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
عاد إنسان ما عنده حتى قيمة.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter. So she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V.
شنو قصد؟
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Hey, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing.
مرضى
Gotta meet
كل
the
مرضى.
client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
مايسترو مقبل.
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. دونك هنا باش تكون نهاية البارت 3. نبداو البارت 4 طول بالميشيونات اللي تعطتنا. من قبل كل شيء حاب نقولكم جوست لي انا في الاوف باش نعمل لي ميشيون سكوندير اللي عندي باش نشوف خاطر فما زاد نجم تطور في الشخصية متاعك. دونك فما برشا حاجات بلي بوان وتنجم تكتسب السمعة زاد هذيك احترام الشارع اللي تحلك حاجات تحلك نوع اخر ميشيونات. دونك